Today's video is going to be about an air horn. Have you ever heard the horn on my 2020 Indian Challenger? Doesn't do justice. So I want an air horn on it. Can't find a company that makes an air horn specifically for the Indian Challengers. They do make them for other Indians, Harleys, other motorcycles, but I believe the reason for it is the mounting, because there's a liquid cool radiator sitting up front of the Indian Challenger. You can't extend or manufacture something that goes there. So I got this motorhome, they call it, and you got to pretty much do your own wiring and your own brackets. But I'm thinking maybe I'm going to give it a try. And it's not for looks or style, but it's for the sound. I'm going to try to put it inside the fairing somewhere. Packaging from motohorn.com. Ordered this horn, air horn, from this company, and when they delivered it, I got an email, said they liked some feedback on the packaging system because they have a different service and they're trying them out. Well, in my honest, I did send them feedback already, but disappointed on their packaging. And I'll tell you why. You can see this right here. I'll put some pictures here. Yeah, you can actually see there's a little ding right here. And this was just generically taped here and got some aircraft big tape down from the bottom. Well, anyways, when I opened it up, I'm not going to get a review about the product itself, not until next week. But so this is the way it came in the packaging. Seems, has a little bit of bubble wrap, but the bubble wrap, there's hardly any bubbles to it. It just looks like it. Well, when I took this out, right before taking it out, I did notice there's a little indentation right here. It's like it got banged there or something. And it makes sense. That little piece of cardboard box indentation there lines up exactly to that little crimp there. I'm not sure if you can see that little crimp. Can you see that? Yep, it's a little crimp. And so, I mean, you pay money for something and you hope that it comes back, or it just comes undamaged, which I'll probably end up sending it back. Besides that, I believe everything else came pretty well packaged. And this is the way I'm going to send it back, just the way it came. And they can see when they receive it, they're going to tell right away that that little indentation right here lines up with that packaging. And here's my suggestion, this is what came in the mail just the other day, a light bulb. A light bulb in the mail, and these styrofoam things. This doesn't weigh anything, so it's not going to affect the cost of the packaging. It might cost them a little bit more because of the styrofoam, but this is what the light bulb came in. And when you get TVs or other appliances, they come well packaged with corner styrofoam. Why not have this thing with the styrofoam in here? It pretty much lines up. And this came from a light bulb, and can you imagine? It would be something like this, but a lot shorter in there with the lid on it, that would go in there. And this would actually protect the horn. So, packaging, no good. So, it's going to be actually sent back, or I'm going to wait to hear from the director of marketing who sent the email And if you can see, you can barely tell from that box, that little bit of, just a little bit of ding there, like something hit it right there, sharp enough to cut the box here and put a dent in that horn. So, what can I say? I'm not sure if this horn is going to fit on my bike. You know, on all the reviews, they're all on Harleys and everything. I don't see any Indians, Challengers with this kind of horn. And I tell you the reason for it, and what I've been looking at is this radiator is probably going to be a factor. You see all the other horns line up right there, and the batteries are located underneath the seat. Well, this one has the radiator, and the batteries located down at the bottom in the front where the radiator's at. So, you know, I'm willing to work on it and see what I can do to engineer it on my own. And you're going to spend a little bit of money on your own. It doesn't, you know, so the money you're saving to buy something like this, it doesn't come with any dramatic brackets where you can assemble it onto. They do have a couple, two little things that come with the AirHorn. And you can find a location, an existing location where you actually take something off and it already has it. Like the Harley has a, on the opposite side of their bike, has an air horn already there. You can take that air horn out, not an air horn, but just a horn, take it off, place it with that in that same location and run your wiring right to the battery and your little compressor. So it's not very hard. You just go to your local auto shop and buy the wiring, fuses, and there you go. Not too hard. So this right here is going to take a lot more figuring out. Or I also reached out to a different company and I haven't heard back from them either. And they do make air horns for Indians. So my question was, have you manufactured, engineered a air horn for the 2020 Indian Challenger? I'm waiting to hear back. Hopefully I hear back from them and maybe I can do another review on packaging and installment. I would have liked to install this, but I'm going to hold off and we'll see. We'll see what they say and we'll get back to you. This is my first time shooting in my garage here. So hopefully this turns out good. Give me some feedback. Let me know. It's a little stuffy in here. Of course, it's 100 degrees outside. Don't want to turn my fan on in here because of noise. But this is real comfortable. I can talk with no disruption. You don't hear planes or birds. So give me your feedback. Let me know. I can do more videos in here and do my installments here and everything else. So instead of out on the road somewhere, let me know. And face the road and face out.